If you like sipping pina coladas and being detained. Detained? What? Well, hold on. Wait just a minute. Now, most of you know that I just got back from Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville at Sea cruise ship. Now, if you want a review of the ship and you want to know what I thought, go on back in some of my previous videos. I lay it all out for you. And actually, the ship is surprising and not as bad as people are making it seem. However, since being back, I have immersed myself in some cruise news about the ship. I have immersed myself in the Facebook groups of Margaritaville at Sea. And today, in the Facebook group, there was something surprising that happened when they got back to port. I'm going to share all that on today's show, coming up next. Now, for all you Shaggy fans out there, she caught me in the port, it wasn't me. She caught me in the bathroom, it wasn't me. She caught me around on the Lido, it wasn't me. Well, guess what? Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville at Sea returned to dock today at the port of Palm Beach. Very nice port there over at Palm Beach. And in the Facebook group of Margaritaville at Sea today, as I was scrolling in the morning, I found this here. I'm going to share this, pop this up on the screen. What happened? ... Someone got arrested this morning. Now, of course, I did some research and I looked it up to make sure this person wasn't trolling or wasn't just looking for clout or wasn't just reporting something that wasn't true. But in fact, it was true. There were other people in the comments that were validating this, also letting people know that they were delayed and they were on the ship and they were waiting to get off, but there was a halt on embarkation and disembarkation too as well. So somebody got arrested at the port of Palm Beach while getting off the ship. Now, let me explain. I didn't really get the full information of why this person was arrested or how this person was arrested. I believe in the comments there were a few people that said it was a female. Again, I am not 110% sure, but there was one person that was arrested and taken away from the Margaritaville at Sea cruise ship when it pulled into port this morning. Now, I want to share one important thing as well that was also shared in the comments below. Now, I have blurred out all the names and everything here, but let me just share this because this is very important and a very vital piece of information. So let me pop this up here. When you check on board, you give your information and it is ran through a database. And if you have an active warrant, when you get back, the border patrols and the ship takes you into custody. So if you think you have an active warrant, you better check before you go. Otherwise, 3 square meals for you. And that is true. So if you have an active warrant out and you are looking to go on a cruise ship, the worst part is they will probably let you enjoy your cruise for the duration, and once you get back to your home port is when they will arrest you or detain you and take you into custody for whatever it may be. Now, this doesn't happen very often, and it is very surprising actually that this just happened about a week and a half after I got off the ship. My question to you, have you guys ever been on a ship where somebody got in trouble for X, Y, and Z, let's just not name things out there, but X, Y, and Z, and you saw them either get detained or get taken off the ship, or you saw something even worse where they were escorted off the ship or got kicked off in port? Let us know in the comments below. I have never been on a cruise ship where that happened. The worst that has ever happened was somebody got in a fight, and the 2 people were, I guess, detained in the Carnival holding cells or whatever, and the next day we saw them out and they made up. So it was just kind of like a drunk banter thing, and punches were thrown, none were laid, and yeah, that was back in like 2017, 16, something like that. But I have never, ever seen anybody in person being taken away or detained. Let us know in the comments below if this is shocking, if you have seen it, and if you are going to tune in to my premiere later on for Day 2 Margaritaville at Sea. Nobody got arrested in that, I promise. I might have gotten a little drunk, but I hope I will see you there later. And wait, hold on. We have one more segment I almost forgot. That's right. Without further ado, because this is a normal controversial cruise news episode, and I have missed this. This has been about a month since we have done this, but today's fan photo of the week is actually coming from a shipmate of mine who was on the same sailing as I was, Vicky T, who is now part of our Facebook community at Controversial Cruising. She shared some of the photos of her and her family on the Margaritaville at the Seas. So let me pop these up here. Vicky T, thanks so much for sharing these. I'm going to share this one here. It looks like you had an amazing, amazing time. I am actually going to share a couple here because she shared so many with me. I went through them and I was just like, wow. So here is number 2. Wow, such a great photo. And honestly, looks like you did not have anything to complain about, just like me. And really quickly, I will share the third one here. So thanks so much for sharing. I hope you had a wonderful vacation. I hope you enjoyed the ship as much as I did. And thanks so much for being a part of this community. And we will see you on the next episode, episode number 52. This is already episode number 51. I can't believe it. We are flying through these episodes. Sorry for that little lapse for about a month where we were doing some vlogs and some other things. We have some podcasts on the channel now, so we are pumping out some content here. So thanks for being patient with me. And again, please stay safe at ports. Don't get locked up because, as Eddie Lugo Studio says, I don't have money for bail. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.